Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine in your homes. I welcome 6th class students for this computer science class. We were studying chapter 5, advanced word processing, part 2, section 13. Last class we were studying about part 1, same lesson. Okay, and this class also we are going to continue the same. So once again, I want to welcome you all back to this online classes. The previous lesson we studied chapter 4 and formatting in MS Word 2007, and this class what we are studying students, can anyone guess? Yes, you are right, chapter 5, advanced word processing. So shall we have a quick recap what we have done in the previous class? Yes, we have done about inserting objects, under that word art, pictures, shapes, smart art, printing the document. Under that we studied page orientation, margins and print. These are the things we have done in the previous class. The same lesson I am going to revise it, students. So please pay attention as we are going through this same lesson again. So shall we start listening to today's class? The topics that we are going to discuss in this class is introduction, spelling and grammar, autocorrect and mail margin. These are the topics that we are going to discuss in this chapter. I have done this video already in part 1. The same lesson I am going to revise it. So please students, I want you to pay attention. Okay, first introduction part. The text that has been typed often contains errors. Yes, students, whatever text you type in the computer, you will not be perfect always. Some mistakes will happen when you are typing. Spelling mistakes and all will occur. So, to correct that, what we have to use and how you correct your spelling mistake. Shall we go deeply into the lesson? Yes. This needs to be rectified before finalizing your document. Checking the text that is typed is a very important part of the editing a document. Any mistakes in the document can be rectified very easily by using the spelling and grammar option in MS Word. Okay. Any mistake in the document can be rectified very easily. What we have to use for that? We have to use spelling and grammar option in MS Word. Okay. Next topic we are going to study is spelling and grammar. MS Word 2007 underlines the words with the red line. For spelling mistakes, okay, what line will be underlined? Red line. And all the grammatical errors in blue, and for extra space, capitalization extra in green color. Okay, any space you are giving extra space, so immediately your words will appear in a green color. So we need to be rectified them immediately. Okay, before we make the document finalize. Spelling and grammar button suggests the related to be rectified by using the revive tabs. And also the above can be illustrated with the help of an example. Okay, I give an example. So these are the steps that we need to be followed. The first step, type the following exactly as given including errors. Me, name is Varsha. I am a teacher. So in this, a spelling mistake is there. Can anyone guess what is the spelling mistake? Yes, it's nothing but a teacher. Teacher is a wrong spelling. Okay, so immediately we have to rectify that spelling. So what is the spelling of a teacher? Teacher. Teacher. Then immediately if you don't rectify that spelling, the red mark will appear on that. Step 2. Select the text and choose review tab. Then step 3, select spelling and grammar button. Spelling and grammar dialog box will appear. Okay, it opens. And then step 4, me is a grammatical mistake and hence it is highlighted. Word, suggest the possible correct words in the suggestion box. Step 5, click on the correct word Example, mine. Step 6, click on the change. And then step 7, Varsha is not found in the dictionary at all. So it can be avoided by pressing ignore button once. Okay, if Varsha is not appeared in your spelling, so you no need to worry, you just press OK button and then take it out. Step 8, now it is highlights, teacher. Okay, and the suggestion box shows the possible correct spellings. Select the correct word and click on change. The following screen appears automatically with a correct spelling. I hope you all understood this part, students. Okay, shall we move to the next topic? Yes, autocorrect. It is an option that is frequently used in correcting spelling mistakes. It has an inbuilt dictionary of misspelled or mistyped words and makes corrections automatically as text is keyed in. To customize autocorrect, first we need to click on the Microsoft Office button, click the Word option button, click the Proofing tab and click autocorrect option button. These are the 4 auto corrected topics, and on the autocorrect tab you can specify words you want to replace as you typed. Okay, shall we move to the next? Yes, mail margin. Mail margin is a very useful tool that allows to easily produce multiply letters, labels, envelopes and more. We can use the information stored in a list. As I told you in the previous class, students, if we want to make an invitation or about birthday card or marriage invitation or whatever it is to your friends, we need to make it very beautifully. Yes, for that we use all our methods, okay, to make that card perfect, to look more beautiful. Now let us learn how to use the mail margin wizard to create a data source and a form letter to mail margin. When there is a birthday party, as I told you, invitations are circulated to your friends and relatives. It is to be noted that content of the invitation like data, time, venue are very essential. The same, although the addresses differ. When this is done manually, each letter has to be drops separately. And this problem can be solved by using mail margin. Okay, separately you need to put their address. Okay, you cannot put the same address to everybody. So you need to separate each invitation by giving different addresses. So for this you have to use the mail margin. Okay, and then 2 documents are used, namely the document contains the body matter and the margin document. To do this, we need to follow these steps. The first step is click in the mailing tab of the ribbon. You can see the picture over there. Click in the mailing tab of the ribbon. Second step, select the start mail in margin button. And then third step, click on the step-by-step mail margin wizard. The mail margin task pane appears to the right of the screen and it will guide through 6 main steps to be complete. Okay, mail margin. And the first step, select the type of document to create. Then click on letters. Now step 5, now click on next. Starting document button which is found at the bottom. If you follow each step and you operate this, easily you will understand how to do all these things. Okay, you no need to worry how to do this, I'm not getting and all. You no need to worry. If you follow each step and keep operating the system, easily you will get it. Step 6, now select use the current document. Step 7, click next. Okay, then select whatever you want recipients you select. Then step 8, now click on the type new list will appear. Then step 9, click on to create data source. And step 10, click customize columns. Okay, click customize columns and the customer addresses list dialog box will appear. Okay, customer dialog box will appear. And then step 11, remove the unnecessary files. Step 11, remove the unnecessary files by clicking on them and then selecting delete and clicking on S to confirm the deletion of files. Okay, when if any unwanted fields are there, you can delete them immediately instead of keeping them in the folder. Step 12, click add to add any addresses file. Keep in the required fields and click on OK button. Step 13, click OK again to close the customize address list dialog box. Step 14, add the data in a new address list dialog box. And the last one is, not the last one, the step 15 is click on the new entry to enter the new record. Okay, then after that 16th one, click OK after finishing all these records. Okay, after finishing all the records, click OK after finishing. Then step 17, give a file name. Very important. Give a file name to your data list and click save. Give a file name to your data list and click save and click OK. Then click next. Write your letter. Okay, your invitation letter to your friend. To your friend about a birthday party or marriage or whatever it is you want to give information to your friends. Okay, you write a letter to your friends. Now write letter in the current Word document. This is how we have to follow all these steps to create a separate mail margin to your friends. Instead of giving them the same address, okay, you can give them different form and send the invitation to your friends. Hope you understood this, children. Please follow each and everything what I am teaching you, okay, in this video. Then only you will understand. So when you following this video, when you go through this video, please open your textbook and you will also start reading along with that. Okay, students? Very good. How to insert a recipient data from the list? Okay, we have few steps to follow this. Okay, the first step is place the cursor where you want. Place the cursor where you want the people's details to appear, person's details to appear. Then step 2, select more items. The insert margin field dialog box appears. Now select the field to be inserted in the document. Repeat the above 2 steps to insert all the required fields from the records. Always remember, students, you have to repeat the above 2 steps to insert all the required fields from the records. And step 3, click next. Preview your letters. And step 4, click next. Complete the margin. And step 5, click print to the letters. Click print to print the letters. Then step 6, click all the OK in the margin to printer dialog box. Now you are giving command to your letter to your friends. Okay, you are sending them. So how to send everything? These are the steps that we need to follow correctly. Then you can do your work perfectly. Okay, the last topic we are going to discuss is saving a document as PDF. Okay, PDF. What do you mean by PDF, students? Can anyone tell me PDF? It's nothing but a portable document format. Portable document format. Okay, this option helps us to save the documents as a PDF file on the Microsoft Office button. Click Save as option. Under the submenu, choose PDF or XPS. The publish as PDF or XPS dialog box will appear. Okay, two boxes will appear in the file name. Type the name for the document and then click on publish button. Whatever name you want to type for that file, you can type and then click OK, publish button. Then automatically the file will get saved. So this is how we need to save a document in PDF. Students, I hope you all understood. Till now, part 1 and part 2, I just revised everything what I have taught you in the part 1. So please keep studying lesson 4 and 5, okay, for your exams. And then shall we have a quick discussion about fill in the blanks exercise part? Yes, exercise part. These are the fill in the blanks. We have 7 fill in the blanks. Okay, it's very easy. When you are reading, you will understand, and please follow each fill in the blanks, okay, carefully. Any mistake in the document can be rectified by using the dash in the MS Word. So what we have to use to rectify your spelling mistake? We have to use spelling and grammar. When you use this spelling and grammar, easily you will rectify the spelling whatever you made mistake. The second one, the errors can be rectified by using the review tab. By using the review tab. Okay, MS Word 2007 underlines the words with the red line for the spelling mistakes. Okay, whatever spelling mistakes you make in your document when you're typing, okay, immediately spelling mistake will appear in a red line. So we should know. That means the spelling we typed is wrong. So we need to be rectified that immediately. Rectify means we need to correct it. Correct that spelling. Okay, fourth one. Mail margin is a tool that allows to easily produce and multiply letters. To make your letters to be easy when you type to your friends, you need to use mail margin. So this will help you to send letters to your friends in a easy form. The start mail margin button is found under dash tab, that is mailings tab. The unnecessary fields can be removed by clicking on them and then selection delete button. Whatever unnecessary files or folders you have in your folders or files, you delete that immediately. Don't keep that, and don't keep unwanted files in the folders. So you delete them. So you have to click on a delete button. Click on new entry to enter the next record. Okay, whatever you want to do in a newly document, first you have to click on new entry to enter the next record. So students, we have completed 5th lesson here, and then our second term portion is completed with this lesson. So I want you to go through everything, part 1 and part 2 videos again, and I'll be sending the notes for this lesson. Okay, please copy them in your notebook and copy all the objectives in your big book, and please start studying without wasting your time. So students, I see you all in the next class. Till then, please take care of yourself. Be safe. Thank you.